We back. Shout out to everybody that's up this morning. You already know what time it is. Yon World Morning Show. We back with another one. Y'all see the title. 70 million in 5 days. Shout out to everybody who's seen this play. We've been shilling it up, talking about it the whole time since it's been out. Shout out to everybody that's present for this live stream. It's 70 million. I saw it at 70 million this morning, just a couple minutes ago. JPROOF, you know, I do like, how they got the supply set up on this. I feel like anybody that publicly launch a meme coin should do it like that. You know, you should control 80+% of the supply to create this price squeeze effect, right? Definitely when whoever launches it, you know, the developer, the person behind it, if you all gonna sell, you create this crazy price squeeze effect. So 2.8 million in volume came over the last night. Sent it all the way up 70 million. I think the highest it went was like 72 million. JPROOF. Let me share this video. Shout out to everybody that's up this morning. This one really did it. You know, my original projection was 10 million. The day it hit 10 million, it did 20 million. Right? Recorrected to 7, bounced all the way back to 20 million. This is $100 million play, right? Looking at it now, you could definitely say this is a $100 million play. Like it's gonna hit 100 million between today and tomorrow. It's the weekend too. It's like the biggest play I done seen, for real. The biggest play I done seen in the market. You know, I haven't seen no other play bigger than JPROOF. It came out like this past week. And it really, it's so original. I don't think it can start its own meta. Like, JPROOF seemed like the only one. Like, if they try to do other, you know, races, it'd just get racist. You know what I'm saying? They try to do other races, it'd just get racist. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it was funny with the juice shit. It was funny with the juice shit. You know, and I ain't know Stu Peters. I ain't know who he was when I first came across this play. Then I was looking into him. And it was just funny seeing like a white boy talk about Jewish people. Like, he was actually, you know, telling the truth about Jewish people. But when he started talking about niggas, you have to unfollow him. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to Dog for sending this play. You know, we don't gotta agree on our views, but send it higher. You know what I'm talking about? Send it higher. But yeah, man, just the play. I got another play too. I got in this last, or what time is it? I don't know what time it was. Like it was last night. I got in this Pepe play too. I saw Your Pop was like soft shilling it. They was about to send this bitch or something. So it's on the dip right now. The highest I seen it went up to 700K. It went up to 700K, then it corrected it. I need to get in one of these, Brody. Boom. Yeah, you will. You will. You know. Plays like this happen a lot. Like this was a golden opportunity. I feel like how big it grew. You know what I'm saying? It did grow like 100 mil. About to do 100 mil for sure. It's definitely about to do 100 mil. Not just at these levels. Like normally when a play break 60, 70 million, it's about to do 100. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 million be a test zone for a lot of plays, but the way this one's set up, it was just crazy how this was set up and presented. You know what I'm saying? It was a good opportunity. You know, like I said, my original projections was 10 million. I'm like, this for sure going to 10 milli. Because it was chilling a couple days at 2 milli, you know. Then it originally shot to 6 milli the first day. Then it was sitting at 2 milli. Then it shot back to 6 milli. Then it went to 10 milli. Then after that, it hit 20. So it was like a crazy run up, you know. It was a crazy run up. But when I seen it push like 20, 30, I'm like, no, when I seen it hit like that 20 million again, after it hit 20 million, then it dipped 7 million. And I was thinking, like, all right, you know, everybody then maxed out the profit. And, you know, that was a good play. Then it kept running. Shit kept running. So, shout out to everybody who got in this play. We got Benji in the chat. Seen Cuz make a meal. Just 5 days. When you want to make this money, you need 5 ways. Who said that? That sound like Louis Ray. No, for real though. This was literally a $1 million play. $1 million play. Everybody really should have backed the truck up in this bit. But hold on. JPROOF. But I was just, you know, I was explaining it. You know, I knew like early on I looked like probably looked crazy sniper or something. I just made that bar. Cuz up rapping. My cuz up rapping early. Double line time. I thought that was Louis Ray, nigga. No, I've been making some new music. I ain't even told nobody about. I think this last album, I'm gonna drop an album. Cause after all this shit I just went through, I got re-inspired. So I'm gonna drop another album. I think this gonna be the one I'm gonna take serious. I thought it was AOA was the one I was gonna take serious, but this one, I got some crazy beat. I done recorded 5 songs in a week. I do a live stream. I go right in my little studio, listen to my beat. But yeah, man. Solana Summer is loading. What we at on Solana? 134. 134. We forever bullish on Solana. Load the soul. Make as much soul as possible. Right? Make as much soul as possible. So it looked like, you know, when JPROOF hit 80 mil, if JPROOF hit 80 million, I'll be at 80 souls. It look like every time I go up at M, I get a soul based on the amount of coins I got left, you know. I wouldn't have smacked nothing. Oh my God. I be shaving. I'll be shaving. But if I wouldn't have smacked nothing on this play, bro, oh my. But let's send it to 80 million. At least I know it's gonna go to 80 million. I'm gonna just be patient. Wait till 80 million. And bye-bye. But this play, this might be one of them plays. Once it hit 100 million, it do another 100 million. It's so stable, it ain't volatile. You know what I'm saying? It's stable, ain't volatile. Shout out to everybody that's woke. We up. It's 9:14 a.m. And on this phone, when I last looking at my other phone, the last time I updated JPROOF, it was 44 million. Now I just jumped on the bot. They 69 million on the bot. Send it up. Yeah, but if you look at when we go down on JPROOF, you can see the holders. Like the dude holding 2%, he had 1.7 million. A memecoins is 100K. 1.1 milli is 82K. But it been some good trades on it if you look. $200, 15K. $700. Somebody made $700. They made 18,000. $1,000. They made 22K. It was some real good. I was looking at this early. He was making money early. $400. They made 8,000. $500. They made 8,000. $43. They made 2,000. $270. He made 3,000. So it was like, shout out to everybody that made some money. Shout out to everybody that made money. This play did, a lot of people made money on 74 million. This play about to break out again, man. I don't know how high it's going now. I'm gonna say 100 million, but you know, the dev not a G. The dev not a G at all. So I don't just think it's gonna dip unless one of the top holders. Now at this point, it is a couple top holders that have more than the liquidity amount. So if any of the top holders, like anybody up here, like the top 10 for real, if they get busy on the chart, they could, you know, they got enough liquidity now where they can make a difference. They have an impact on the chart, but it could bounce back so hard. Like if they was to sell and it go down super low, it could bounce back real hard because it don't take that much volume. Like another $1 million in volume, which gonna come today. Another $1 million in volume, it'll be at 100 million. For real. I'm trying to get the ratio right. It seemed like every $1 million in volume, it go up like 20 million. You know. Little Peepo said we coming back. We back. Let's look on the bot. $81 million on JPROOF. God damn. 81 million on the bot. Yeah, y'all, this $100 million play. That's what I should have put in the title. I'll title it later like that. On the update later on. But yeah, man, we just really tracking JPROOF. You know, shout out to Eddie. If anybody got any questions on how to trade, how to make money with meme coins, if y'all want to be a part of the community, make sure y'all join. The link is in the description. Y'all see the link going across the bottom of the video. But yeah, you know. Make sure y'all join. I appreciate all the support, you know. We at 100, I said 100. We at 970 members, right? 970 members. You know, I want to get above 1,000 members. Above 1,000 members. We really need 7,500 members. I need 10,000 members in the chat, man. I'm about to get on Whoop for real. It was funny because I was thinking about, I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like, I think it was January. I had found this new platform. It was different than Patreon, but it was called Whoop. And now I'm seeing everybody use Whoop. I'm like, man, I'm about to get organized on that bit. I'm about to get organized on Whoop because like I could still have my Patreon, but they do a different type of cross promotion on their platform. JPROOF! We up early, man. Is it too early for shots? I don't think it's too early for shots. Is it too early for that pure tequila though? Living like a rock star. The bells in the crib like Tartaria. I keep them bells in the crib like Tartaria. I need them Tartarian bells. I need them Tartarian bells ringing in the spot. That gets your vibration right. You gotta raise your vibration. You be like, man, well, I don't see the opportunities, John. I don't see it. I don't. You gotta raise your vibration. Young grasshopper, young Neo in the Matrix. This Morpheus talking to you. Once you raise your vibration, you're gonna see all the opportunities. You're gonna have the laser focus to lock in and catch it. You know, gotta catch it. We're about to go to 100 million, y'all. That's all I really know. You know, the market, Solana gonna bring back the whole market. So I know Ethereum going through it. Ethereum, I don't know what happened to ETH. Ever since we left ETH, it's like ETH that fell from grace. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to ETH. You know, we didn't, bless Solana. But I do feel like Solana is going to be the one that bring everything back. Solana going to bring the whole market back. You know, it's going to cause Bitcoin to pump. Solana is going to be the reason. Solana definitely going to be the reason. I don't know about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? XRP definitely has a cult movement. XRP definitely has a cult movement. But, you know, I think Solana is the one that's going to actually bring the market back. Solana is the market back. Bitcoin is just Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just digital gold right now. A lot of old money coming into Bitcoin that could always spark a bull run. Bitcoin just randomly shoot back to 100K. So I think it's gonna be bullish news in Solana or in the digital assets. Let me look that up. Creating all the, when was it? March 6, 2000. All right, so they making all the paperwork. They getting the paperwork in order. This was just on March 6th. I told you, every time they introduce crypto, they're gonna start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency. This is on the White House. I'm on the government website right now. But this on the White House. Every time they introduce crypto, they're gonna always start off with Bitcoin. They getting it ready. When it March, April, yeah. I really think by June it's gonna be. We gonna know everything. We gonna know everything. But based on my projections and all of the information I gathered, June is gonna be the month. It's gonna be a month where a lot of things come full circle. We may hear a lot of ETF is approved, the interest rates will drop, and they could introduce the digital asset reserve. If they do all of that in 1 week, whatever day they announce all of that, we back. Like, we all the way back. You're gonna see Solana go up $100 in a day. Like, we didn't see Solana go up $100 in a day. I know y'all remember that. I know y'all, been active and y'all seen Solana go up $100 in a day. But that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, man. And it's happening this year. It's happening this summer. They're not about to wait. I don't think they're about to wait. They did a big cleansing. I say they did a big wipeout, a sweep, whatever you want to call it. They did a big sweep. They took a lot of money out the market. It was a lot going on. They tried to burn down Tesla behind that shit. But we still here. I know the market, everything about everything, the multi-billion. Shout out to everybody. If anybody got any comments for me, anything, y'all just happy I called JPROOF. I know somebody at the crib so happy. Somebody wrote me a message like, Yon, thank you for this motherfucking play. That's what they said. It was like, that's how I read it. It was like, Yon, I want to thank you for this motherfucking play. I know some people, a lot of people got in this with me. They were telling me, there was people on Twitter, people in the DM, shout out to anybody in the community that got in this. Always get another play, man. We just caught a big one. It's normal to us. Like, big plays come through the chat. Right? Big plays come through the chat. Some plays they take a week. Like, this basically taking a week for it to hit 100 mil. But that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I just got diamonds on the Diamonds on her ear. She even wore that diamonds for a year. She even wore that diamonds for a year. Just tuned in, Yon. How much did you initially put in? What's the tokenomics of this coin? Oh! I initially put in 3 SOL. It bounced back. It bounced back to like 1-2 million. I think around that time, I probably still had like half a million coins. As it was going back up, I kept shading. So it's like. My computer, can y'all hear me? Yo. Damn, my bad. I think it froze when I was talking. But yeah. Y'all hear me? All right. Yeah, that's how I went. I was shaving though. My projection originally was 10 million. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I thought we was gonna go to 10 million. I'm like, then we broke 10 to 24, and it's some more. But then when I saw it kept running, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill, bro. Like, it was at 20 mil. It's like you can't get your position back. That's the thing about getting in early on the play, and then when you take your initial investment, when you take your initial investment, I know I was telling everybody money is a doubles game. Originally, I didn't take my initial investment on JPROOF till I was up over 1,000%. I was up over 1,000%, and then I took it. Right. But what was I about to say? That'd be the key. Like, I mean, that'd be the thing with plays. It'd be like, once you start selling, and that entry point ain't going back to your entry point, it just keep going higher. It's like you can never get back that same amount unless you buy back like everything you sold. So like when I be taking profit, I'll be cool, but then like you can keep getting the place in, and this is one of them plays where it just ended. So for people that like to hodl, I still approach Solana with a day trading aspect, so I'll be taking profit. But if I'm in a bullish play and I keep putting this in, I'm like, all right, let me put back in. Let me, I made sure I was still, but it definitely was macking profit because it be like Solana plays you don't know. But then I was getting the tokenomics. Like the tokenomics with this one, like really held 85%, and I was making the comparison early on, like when them scam projects like 70%, you don't know who the dev is. I still have seen some of them plays go to 100 million, and the fact that we know who the dev of this is, we public, it was like it just gave it a better opportunity, and he did it right. Like sometimes when a celebrity or public figure launch a coin, they only control 3%. Like even that dude Ryan, what was his name? Ryan in the basement when he dropped RFD. When he dropped RFD, like it's 10. I did go to 200 million, but he didn't even control. He didn't control none of the supply. You know what I'm saying? That's why like now he probably. I don't get it. What it was called? Right. It was like like rhyme basement. I probably don't know what I'm even talking about. But it was dog. He was in a basement. He was an old man. He didn't know nothing about crypto. I done forgot the coin name. I ain't even about to look that shit up, but it was a coin where the dude, he really didn't know nothing about crypto, and he launched a play, and then he launched a play, and it's into 200 million. But he only controlled so much of the supply. He didn't control a lot of it, and when he got up there, you know, the people who really controlled the supply, they stole it when they could have still been up. So I wanna see how this one play out. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Andrew Tate did his coin like this. I know Iggy didn't do her coin like this. None of them other celebrities did they coin like they hold this much supply. You know, and they public about it. Like you would look on the chart, it'd be, even if they did hold this much supply, they did it through a bundle, and it was in multiple other wallets where they ain't tell nobody. But all the other, like the celebrity projects you can take, it didn't hold this much supply. They didn't do it like this thing. You know, we gonna see that. Okay, some of us missed proof, but the next day proof coins. What are the signs to hold a profit? It's like, it's a different experience for everybody. Like, what are the signs to hold your profit? It's like, you have to just be willing to hold through the ups and downs. Because it wasn't like it was just a straight path 80 million. You know, it wasn't a straight path 80 million. I went to 20 million, back down to 7 million, 6 million, back down to, like, it was, you know, it was an up and down path. So, one, you gotta be willing to hold. You gotta already put yourself, all right, I'm gonna hold me. You gotta kind of approach it like that, right? But when you use volume, the narrative, that's another reason, right? Another reason, but really the price, the volume, you know, it's hard to feel like nobody knows. Really, nobody in crypto, in meme coins, knows when to play 1 to 100 million or million. Like we can predict, but we can like based off past experience. But each play is its own thing, and it's a lot of signs. You know what I'm saying? Like it's little things, it's little cues you can look for. You know, like how the supply is distributed, the volume, people that's running the play, the narrative of it. You know, it's a lot of little things that go in it, and then you can add it all up. Like, all right, this gonna see it. But still, even sometimes when you do that, it don't play out like that. So each coin is different. You have to take your experience to learn, like, all right, I'm gonna hold this one, or I'm gonna take a risk, you know, the profit on it. It's like it's like no one size fits all with me. So many different ways it can go. So I can be telling you, yeah, hold this one, y'all, then that one, super rug. And the one I'm telling y'all to take profit on, it, you know, it go up, it be like that. So, but like what I was noticing about this was what made this one go. I can break that down. What made this one go was the dude pushing it, Stu Peters, a public figure, also has a very big platform, right? That was one thing. How the supply was distributed by 85% of the supply that was thought about on day one before all the volume came. It's smart, right? How they control the supply, and then the narrative, the whole narrative, like this group of evil dudes, you know, they run the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel like a group of 10 motherfuckers. So literally billions of people be like talking about these niggas, but like in the public, talk about them, you get now you an anti-Semitic, and these are you put it out, these are fake, fake Jews, it's not real, like, but yeah, they run the world, media, television, they run a lot in America, but it's like a lot of people are exposed, and that's what the whole Jew thing like was. That's what the whole Jew was. The narrative was unique. I mean, it been like other little funny Jewish coins. They did it right. They did it right. So yeah, that was really what sent this. There was the profile, the dude behind it, how he distributed the supply, and this whole marketing campaign with it. Like he always been kind of coming at the elitist style, and he made a coin behind it. And he did it right with the supply. Now, if he would have owned one supply or 1%, you know, and then gave all the supply to everybody in the public, it wouldn't have played out like that. But how he did it with the supply, and also the influence audience, that's why this coin, you know, it got the same amount of supplies. This was launched on Moonshot, but it got the same supply, $1 billion. I mean, 1 billion coins. You know, a lot of these. What I realized is like a lot of coins have. Like a lot of coins can do this. Other coins can do this. Like you use 1 billion supply and you lock at 80%, and you know the volume that come in, you don't sell on it. You know, you just don't sell on the volume and let it grow. I'm learning more about these. I mean, I'm gonna drop a meme coin too. Like, the past, past 2 months, there's some new stuff I learned about Solana, even with how you can add taxes now, and you know how you should control the supply. Scam projects, they may come out and control a big amount, but I don't think they're gonna really. If you don't know who the person is, controlling a big amount of supply not gonna work. Like, so if you think about launching a big play, you like, I'm gonna control the supply. You ain't trying to show your face, or you got a platform that you build up. It ain't gonna work unless you just, you know, bundle sniping, and then you keep adding volume. You put thousands and thousands of dollars in promotion. You bring in volume like that. But I think this method will work for anybody that got a, like, you know, platform. They want to launch their own meme coin. You gotta control, like, you gotta control a certain amount of supply. Don't sell it. Like if like say if at 80% wallets are selling, if he was tracking it, this should go. Everybody start selling. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I call it, not a keyboard thing, but just like, you know, if they see the dev selling, people gonna sell it, right? But the fact that he ain't selling, he was burning it, kept his word, that's another reason why it's. But I really funny read my husband. Do you think they'll ever make Bitcoin chain any more Bitcoin? Or would that be bad? They did make a Bitcoin blockchain. I think it still is a Bitcoin blockchain. But Bitcoin is slow. Bitcoin is slow. Like, I don't know if y'all have seen Bitcoin recently or transacted in Bitcoin, but Bitcoin still takes 15 to 20 minutes. It all depends on what platform you're on. But the average Bitcoin transaction takes about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? To a 20-minute drive. That's crazy. for a 20-minute drive just to transact some. I mean, it ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? When you like, you know, the Bitcoin whales out there, who just spending millions of dollars, you just have to wait 20 minutes. It ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? You sending any type of money decentralized, and you just gotta wait 20 minutes. It ain't bad. But Solana, you know what I'm saying? Solana is like, Solana went across the network in goddamn T-1 millisecond. You send some Solana with another wallet, you refresh that wallet, it's gonna be there like Bitcoin is gonna take you 20 minutes. It's gonna take you a good 20 minutes on Bitcoin. 20-minute traffic jam. The owner of JPROOF, what does he gain on step? He really, like, when I watched this, it was one video I had showed it on one of my lives. You know, when I was learning about who the dude was, he posted a video. It was like he was just going against all of the corrupt Jewish organizations. You know, like, these motherfuckers literally control everything from the news to the media to some of your favorite politicians. They own everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers got a Jew on their hip. They didn't get it off the strength. They got a Jew on their hip. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And they get it how you live. You know, I ain't nothing wrong with a Jewish partnership. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just don't sell your stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And maintain your right. But yeah, he was just really talking about all the Jewish shit. And in that statement, he was like, he wanted to create a solid project. You know, he looked like he already doing good for himself. Like, he looked like he already well off. You know what I'm saying? So I think he just really trying to make a statement other than profit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at this point, he got so much of the supply. Even if it went down, even if it went to shit, he'll still be able to pull out the 100K. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it went to like shit and it just sold, he'll still be able to pull out 6 figures. So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's like some people they lead with it, like, I just want to make the best project, and that's kind of what he's leading with. Like, that's why he want to have the best meme coin. He was talking about flipping Trump, all type of shit in the video. So I think that's where he getting off. Like, that's where he get the praise of, oh, you launched the best meme coin. I feel like the praise of that to him mean more than money. Like, the fact that he could be like, all right, I'm responsible for launching a secure meme coin that nobody got rug pulled. That was really his purpose, you know, other than making money. Dude, when I cash out Bitcoin, that mug take a hot 2 hours. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, anybody who has transacted on a Bitcoin blockchain knows that mug is at least a 30-minute car ride. That mug is a 30-minute car ride. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin, it definitely moved like old money. Bitcoin moved like, compared to all the new blockchains, like, you know, when you do a wire transfer, I don't know if y'all ever did a wire transfer on y'all bank. If you do a wire transfer, they say you send a wire from one bank account to another bank account. That shit kind of fast. You know what I'm saying? It is fast. But Bitcoin, it always been like that. Like, I remember times when I was first dealing with Bitcoin, I sent some Bitcoin to a wallet, and it takes so long. And I thought I lost the Bitcoin. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to reach out to support. I'm like, well, I done sent the Bitcoin. But I learned early that crypto don't have no support. You know what I'm saying? It was like, cryptocurrency don't have no customer support. Like, Name a cryptocurrency platform that has customer support. None of them. Like none of them. So you probably reach out to them on social media, but they don't have like in a wallet, Coinbase. Crypto.com do got customer support. They got customer support. And that just happened recently. But Crypto.com, they at first did not have customer support. There wasn't a lot of customer support in crypto early on. It was nigga. Feel like the street. Okay? The digital street. You lose your shit. Who you gonna call?
Me.
Who you gonna call? Get it back to the JPROOF! I'm gonna wait. I want 100 sold. JPROOF. I feel like JPROOF gonna go to. It's about to go to. What was that last play that just went to 100 million? RFC. I'm about to do exactly what this did. It's better. Supply way better on JPROOF too. Damn. RFC went to 140. So if JPROOF double in market cap right here, that's 160 million. I feel like it's gonna go to 160 million. None of this is financial advice. Somebody just asked me on my last live stream. He was at 40 million. It was like, yeah, I put in 3 sold. Do you think we're gonna go to 80? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go to 80. Like, you know, this play low key cracked the code. Now I understand something about meme coins that I didn't before. I'm just seeing it in action. Now I get it. You gotta control that supply. You gotta be open about controlling that supply. You can do it right. A play like this will be replicated. I think it will be. Like if anybody, maybe it's just me picking up on all these little signs. But if anybody got like a developer or creative mind, you can be like, this was how they structured it. You got the supply with smart shit. Even if he probably just did it off of him, like, all right, I'm gonna do it like this. But smart shit. This is about to go to 100 million. You got Dimitri. Up. Out to everybody in the chat. Oh, look at that chart. Little people, what you doing? Got my little people. JPROOF. JPROOF is fucking crazy, bro. Yeah! I was supposed to have been off live, but the play keeps sending. Every day at 9 a.m. This place ain't, bro. They've been doing that last week. It'll sell off a little bit at night. Then when 9 a.m. wake up, maybe that nigga live too. Maybe that motherfucker live. But every 9 a.m. Every milli I get another song. Keep sending it. I wanted to go to at least 140 M. We keep the bells in the crib like a third. I keep them bells in the crib like a third. Never seen a key on my mama till she fuck with me. Y'all keep an eye on it. Mystical Cook. That diamond's gonna ear. My dog Ren's in the chat. Weather today. What's the weather? That's about to be 80. About to be 80 degrees outside, y'all. I'm outside today. I'm outside, motherfucker. I'm outside today. It's about to be 80 degrees. I ain't felt 80 degrees in so long. I'm gonna be outside so long, I'm gonna come back in the crib smelling like a pit bull. Be outside so long, you start to smell like a dog. That shit funny. Damn, free Dirk. I just seen the picture. Hey, he looks sick in that bitch. 90 million. Bro, we about to hit 100 on camera. That's the real I ain't got off. I know I said I'm only doing 30-minute lives. We at 53 minutes right now. But this shit is running. I'm too turned. Everybody gotta love me from afar. I can make money in the dark. You keep them bells in the crib like I tell you. Yo, 100 million. Bro. Bro. What the fuck, JPROOF? Niggas is ape. Somebody just aped 146 sold on that. My bitch got diamonds on her arm, diamonds on her ear. She even worked that diamonds for a year. I'm about to have a whole concert live. I'm about to turn up. I'm about to turn up live, man. I'm about to have a whole concert in the crib. This video gonna get copyrighted. Every time I hit on the play, I have a whole concert in my house. I'll be in this bitch. I think I done blew out my speakers. I low-key blew out some of my speakers. I'll be in this bitch. Super turn. $97 million. Hold on. We about to hit 100. We about to hit 100 on camera. What was the starting market cap of JPROOF? Bro. They first told me at 100. They first told me at 100K. They first told me at 100K. I dropped it in a bot. I'm like, man, this shit say danger. I'm like, bro, I can't even shield this shit. Then it was like, no, woo woo, dog about to send it. And I had researched in there. I'm like, oh shit. Then by the time it got to like, I ain't get into like 400 because it jumped. It was like I saw it at like 170. Then it jumped to 360 from there. Then it jumped from there to like in the 400 range. You know, when I bought it, I'm like, all right. And I scanned it in the chat at 500K for the fam. But no, this was a crazy ass play. All in 5 days. All in 5 days. I'm trying to stay live. About to play that new Dame Dot. Who is your shooter? So take him out. About to turn up into 100 million. That's all I was gonna do is get off live and play music. So if y'all still listening at this point, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to turn it. Bluetooth. Stay dangerous, y'all. Damn. Wait. Damn. So my background music was loud the whole time, and y'all ain't tell me. Hold on. Y'all couldn't even hear me. Could y'all hear me? Bro, I'm pissed. I mean, it been like other little Jewish coins with it. Damn. Bro, my background music was loud as shit, and y'all ain't. I'm about to redo this video, bro. That shit just made me mad on the low. You can still hear me? That shit was so loud. I didn't mix and master my live stream. I ain't mix and master my live stream. I know y'all probably still hear me because I'm using my real mic. I'm using my real mic now. But I goddamn want to do another video just because this video is through. That shit was loud as shit. That shit was loud as shit. I'm about to redo it. I'm about to redo my video. I'm about to redo my whole video. So, Shout out to everybody that clicked on this live stream. But yeah, we gonna redo it. I'll see y'all back in like 5 seconds. I'm out. Peace.